G'day friends, welcome to today's YouTube video. My name's James, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Today I have a very special guest.
Hello, it's Steve. Not a
You're
very special
always
guest.
very special.
That's
When
true.
does the special wear off?
I don't know, you tell me.
Today.
About 5 minutes ago.
Welcome. Yeah, Steve wasn't going to join me for this voiceover, but I specifically waited. He thought...
No, I knew exactly what you were doing. I knew exactly what was happening. James spent 20 minutes, quote unquote, in air quotes, testing the microphone.
Yeah. Also cut to me with no audio visual experience testing. It was just me screaming into the mic. Test, 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 test.
The irony of this morning when I was like, yeah, you want to go to the store with me? He's like, no.
So. Oh, I'm not bringing that up. That's
Anyway.
a really weird way that you segued into that little drama from this morning.
Anyway, I'm happy to be here.
I'll just have everyone know I was very blessed by Steve going to the store without me and picking up groceries.
Yes, I got a full fridge.
That was my blessing today.
Yes, full fridge. And my blessing was that James bought me lunch, so...
Yeah.
There it is.
Fair, equal.
That's fun washi tape that you're putting down.
Thank you. I was actually sent... This was actually... It was on an envelope. I was sent some happy mail for my birthday. Thank you to everyone that sent me little gifts in the mail. You really don't have to.
I also received gifts.
I know.
Thank you for my birthday gifts.
You guys are way too generous. I appreciate it. And
I got a great T-shirt from one of our friends. And
sneaky little male elf.
Yes, little male elf that gave us some T-shirts that were really fun. I actually really like mine. I'm waiting for a special occasion to wear it.
Look
really cute with
thank
jeans.
you again. I don't even know what to say. Please don't ever feel like you have to send anything. I don't deserve anything. But I really appreciate it.
That's correct.
Yes.
What did you get for your birthday, by the way?
I think I told everyone. Haven't you been on here since my birthday?
I have not, actually.
Oh.
I took a holiday as well.
I don't know what has happened in the world for the past, week and a half, 2 weeks. So you'll have to forgive me. I am just today getting back to quote-unquote work. And even this has been an uphill battle. So what I'm doing in the video is...
Did you feel like you got a good break?
No, not at all.
I know.
We are going to chat about this. Steve hasn't been on. I think I told everyone. I got Wizard of Oz stuff for my birthday.
Yes.
He got me a really beautiful collector's edition book that has lots of paper ephemera at the back that he suddenly got very upset at the thought of me putting in a journal.
Well, he looked at its collector's edition ephemera. Like, of course it's...
And where would it better be in the back of this book?
Hold on. It's like, of course it's not the original artwork, but, copies. However, he wanted to take this collector's edition paper and cut it up to glue into his journal, and I thought, absolutely not.
Why not? I don't think I was going to cut it. I mean, I can't promise that I was.
You were going to glue it. You were going to washi tape it.
It was going to end up in there.
James, make copies.
No, then I've got double.
What? No. You can't. I'm not letting you. Period.
Oh, it's really not up to you, honestly.
Just scan it and
Steve's
put it
left
in
the
there.
voiceover. No, I'm not going to do it. I think I'm just going to keep it in my book for now. But if it does end up in there, it ends up in there. What are you going to do about it?
No.
So anyway, I got this beautiful collector's edition book with some great ephemera in the back. And
because you're actually losing the value of the book.
I got to keep... Well, I'm not going to sell the book, so it's irrelevant to me.
Well, you might.
I've got a little keepsake Hallmark ornament, ruby slippers for the Christmas tree, which I'm honest, I could put the Christmas tree up next week and be happy, I think.
I don't actually think you're going to put those on the Christmas tree. I think you're going to hang them in the office for the rest of...
Yeah, they're up on my shelf.
Yeah, in the box.
In the box.
Mint condition.
Yeah. I'll try them on, see if they fit. And
barely the baby pinky toe.
What's in Cinderella? It's mine!
Which version of Cinderella?
The live action when they're all trying on the shoe.
Oh yeah, of course. It fits.
Yeah, it fits. It's my shoe.
It's my shoe.
I love those accents. And then I got...
It's the yeast.
I got a Japanese. No, I didn't. I got a Dorothy shirt. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I had a really great day. I also got this really lovely video. Steve had contacted people from all across the globe that I've known throughout my life. And he put together about 35 minutes of people sending birthday wishes, but also reliving old memories. And it put me in tears about 16 times, I think. I was actually an emotional wreck afterwards, but it was really, really beautiful. So that was one of my favorite gifts. I got a cake too. Steve made a cake.
The whole birthday, I'm just going to get to the chase. The whole birthday was Wizard of Oz themed because I thought, what a great prolific birthday to go back and celebrate childhood, and as you enter this new decade.
Oh, you are really feeling your efforts here, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everyone. I don't think I've done enough to...
It's a full theme.
Boost Steve up today.
So, all the wrapping paper was themed, the balloons were themed, the cake was themed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a good time prepping it for you, so...
Isn't everyone's everything themed? Danielle's Christmas is themed.
Danielle's
I always throw
everything
Danielle's
is
Christmas under the bus when she's
It's
out
like
here.
modern, like cute bohemian, and
I'm gonna
like
get,
black
like-
and white.
Like pink zebra.
And like flamingo.
Yeah.
And like... Just like
Danielle always gets wrapping paper that I give her, and I could like the wrapping paper, but just because Danielle buys it, I have to give her a hard time because she doesn't do she does like non-traditional Christmas and
like metallics.
Yeah, like cheetah print
with a bow, like Christmas. And to me, that's so camp and yuck. But whatever.
Oh, it's just fun to make fun of her at this point. Although Steve is a bit of a snob sometimes when it comes to wrapping paper. He got very upset and literally said, I refuse to open... I'm not even joking. I wish I made this up. He goes, I refuse to open that present.
It's not one of my finest moments.
Rewrap it. And I was like, excuse you?
Yeah, I had a bad attitude back then.
First of all, I knew what the present was. It wasn't worth rewrapping. It was velveteen coat hangers. They're really beautiful. But those really thin ones.
Okay.
Because you've got too many clothes.
However, to back it up, the tree was a full mood. It was a full
No,
aesthetic.
it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
That wasn't our new tree.
No, but
that was the old tree.
It was still had aesthetic and still had a theme going on.
I don't know.
The wrapping paper also was a mood as well. It looked great. And back in the corner, and here's why. It was because it was Danielle's yuck, hot pink Hello Kitty, like a blend of like hot pink and light pastel pink Hello Kitty wrapping paper.
And almost looked like
so old.
paper.
It was so old, and it just threw the whole look off. And I was like, no.
But I had run out of wrapping paper by that point because you don't get much on a roll here, and I don't want to buy a jumbo roll because I like lots of different varieties.
Because Christmas doesn't come around once a year.
Yeah. Well, anyway, all that to say, I just decided, I'll wrap it up in this. It's fine. It'll be wrapped up. You know what? It was actually a really big pain was that glitter wrapping paper because nothing would stick to it.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't stick. You have to put like inside out washi tape.
Like duct tape on it.
Double-sided tape, yeah. Anyway, so I don't know where we got to there.
So his birthday, the whole
my
theme.
birthday was themed, and Steve does take a lot of care and attention to detail with those things. Even my candles on my cake were red glitter, which was a real treat trying to figure out how I could get that into my journal. If I was into wax seals, I probably would have melted one and wax sealed it in.
Well, it was like red glitter, and 26 were red glitter. Or no, 24 were red glitter.
What, you mean 18?
Okay, 18 were red glitter. But then the other 6 were black, were blue and white. So
I'm actually not ashamed anymore. I've given it 2 weeks. I'm 30. I'm not flirty and thriving, though.
I don't know about that. I'd give that to you.
Yeah, I
what's
guess.
happening out there?
Sorry if you can hear that. We've got the window open. It is hot, hot, hot in here. We are officially in summer in Southern California, I think.
Yeah, and we live in the city, so that's what it is. No, it was you had red glitter candles to symbolize the ruby slippers and blue and white candles to represent the
Are we
kingdom.
really still going on about this?
It was a yellow brick road
You did a
cake.
great job. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you. Thank you for that validation.
You're just trying to make me regret asking you doing this voiceover. Today, on the video, if you've made
the
it,
original mermaids
if you've
that you're
made it
bringing?
8 minutes in and still wondered if I was going to tell you what I was doing today,
I know what you're doing.
thank
these
you
the
for
original
your
mermaids?
patience.
Or these skins?
Yeah, those are original. What was I going to do with them?
Did you scan them? I have a weird thing
Steve,
about James.
there's a whole book.
About James's
There's a whole book.
about James's original
There's
artwork.
a colouring book. There's a book. There's been stickers. What do you mean did I scan them?
Just want to double check.
Oh, I think you have to go. I can't deal with this. Steve, you stress me out. Journaling is supposed to be about getting all your paper junk and putting it into a book. You make it so stressful.
I know, but I'm
Different
really particular.
styles.
Yeah.
Um,
That's why all my stuff just sits in shoeboxes.
yeah, apparently Steve's archival, so he needs copies of everything.
Yeah, so we need to open these journals up with the gloves, the white gloves.
Yeah, right. Look, I used to be a little precious about it, and I would probably have never put those originals in before, but anything that sits around for too long,
You forget about?
I consider that like just do whatever you want with it at this point. Because this is 2 years old, these images, and they've just been stuck in a plastic envelope ever since.
Is that why that plastic envelope is empty?
Yeah, I've just slowly been taking stuff out and repurposing it into journals. Now, I flip through the journals multiple times, like a day. All of them. No, but I do go through them. And so I think it's better for them to live in here where I can see them and appreciate them over and over again, rather than have them in that plastic sleeve.
That's fun.
But sometimes I do keep things because I have sold originals before, but I was not planning on selling those mermaid originals. So I'm glad that they live here, actually. It was a nice way to add something to this journal insert. If you would purchase
the originals...
Don't say... Steve, you have got to stop. You get this business brain every time we're like on an Instagram live or a voiceover.
The funny thing is that that's the only time I have the business brain.
Oh yeah.
I don't have it any other time.
I could say, Steve, do you have 20 minutes to just sit down and brainstorm business? And we'd be like, and then as soon as you turn on the voiceover, he's like, have you thought of selling this? Guys, buy a tote. Like, it's so weird.
Oh yeah, by the way, please do buy a tote.
Don't. No, actually, don't buy a tote.
Please buy a tote. We're almost.
Now you don't know what the strategy is. It's like...
Yeah, actually, you don't really need a tote. Who needs a tote? Why would you need a tote?
Yeah, you don't though. You really don't.
Yeah.
But they're there if you want them. Anyway, so thank you for waiting for 11 minutes for me to tell you what I'm doing. But I want to finish these inserts because we're doing Virtual Voyage number 2 in October.
We are?
Yes, I've told everyone this.
I was acting.
Oh. Not very good.
You
can't believe you.
Convincing enough for you to be like, yes, we already told everybody.
Well, yeah, you're right. You were good, actually. Well, I thought you meant had I told anyone, because we do keep a secret. I can't keep them for long.
No, James can't keep any secrets for long. He sat there at the beginning of every Virtual Voyage, like
when we were doing the games.
Yeah, the games, or like
I was almost telling everyone the answers,
or the
so
secrets.
And then I would say
the little reveal moments. He was like, "I bet you can't guess what it is."
Meanwhile, I'm like showing half my costume.
Oh my goodness!
I get really excited. I'm terrible. And like that woman,
the surprise woman.
Yeah,
Sue,
Kristen Wiig's character.
I knew it. Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm putting these inserts. I'm kind of finishing them today. I'm finishing Down the Rabbit Hole and Fathoms Below. These were the first two
the tertiaries
ports of inspiration in the first Virtual Voyage. I actually did go through all of these journals as they were once I had finished the course last week. So now I am trying to finish them.
To make them complete.
Just to make them complete so I can try and bind them together and see if I can manage that. And then also kind of have them done so that I can move on. I've got this weird kick at the moment where I want to be finishing things. Usually I don't really care if things are in this state of flux, but no, it's not. I'm always finishing things.
That's not true.
No, not a journal. Very rarely I'll finish one. It's a nice accomplishment when you do. Sound off in the comments below how many journals have you finished in your life.
Do you ever feel
I think I've finished 2.
I have a lot of unfinished journals.
3 or 4.
Something about the paper just leaves me uninspired after a while, but then I
Steve works on a legal notepad.
Yeah.
Like those yellow notepads.
Yeah, because I can scribble on them. I want my journals to look nice.
He legit will do whatever he should be doing in a journal. He has 2 or 3 traveler's notebooks.
3. A black one, an olive one, and the blue one.
Yeah. All standard sized traveler's notebooks with beautiful limited edition inserts. Does not write in them.
That's not true. The blue one I use for notes at church, and then the olive green one is like my day journal. But I don't.
Haven't you repurposed one into a photo?
Yeah, and the black one is my photography one.
Okay, so you are using them. Yeah, but it's funny to me because your
your
daily use is on those legal notepads.
It's a yellow legal pad, yeah.
And then even I started using them, so now I've had to rip them out and put them in my journals.
It's so much better for me just because they're big and you can just scribble all over it.
It's that thing about your head not valuing that paper, thinking, oh, I can do all of my brain dumping on here.
Correct.
Whereas you get to this beautiful paper, and especially if it's like a watercolor paper or something that's expensive, you think, no, everything needs to be neat. Mm-hmm. But if this page goes to show you anything, these were all a bunch of scribbles and doodles during a lesson, and
but my scribble and doodle
finishing them
look
up
like that.
Look at I'm pointing at the screen here. That's a smiley face. Where my paintbrush is, that is a 2 dots and a squiggle mouth. That is exactly what yours looks like.
No.
Yours is actually better than that. Steve can draw an aerial.
That's the only thing I can draw.
You can draw it pretty well. So I'm just finishing up these pages, and in part 2, I'm hoping to have part 2 up next week. Don't quote me. But I want to have part 2 up next week where I finish Avant-Garde and Over the Rainbow. Those are the last 2 ports of inspiration. So just to have them done and nice, I'll try binding them together and then having a beautiful big journal to commemorate the experience, because like I said, we're doing Virtual Voyage number 2 in October. I have a tentative start date for that is October 12th, and it will run October 12th to October 26th. And I already have the theme, I already have the entire outline. This is what I've basically been up to since I've been on quote-unquote holiday.
So he's actually just been working?
No, well, I've been brainstorming, but it turned into work. But it was fun, at least.
That's good.
I had a lot of fun doing it. I would have stopped myself.
I was not in town. I went away.
Yeah, Steve was visiting family. But I didn't do much work on it. That's a lie. So here's the tea. I tried to take a holiday so that I could rest and recuperate and recharge from my birthday. But then I was dealing with some like separate from JLB Creative, like client work that I actually had a massive like problem with, and I had to redo the whole thing. So that ate into my first week. And then I was so stressed that it wasn't being done that I couldn't really relax. So then by the time the first week was done, I was like, oh no, I've only got half a holiday left and I haven't rested yet. So I was getting really, really tense. And I did my YouTube video and I was like, it's fine. From now on, I'm just going to have the rest of the week off. And that's when my brain just couldn't stop ticking over with all the things that I was thinking about for the rest of the year. And that's when I ended up just doing the whole of Virtual Voyage number 2.
Yeah, I mean...
on the couch in a massive journal. Like, the whole thing was mapped out. I watched every single video that I needed to reference from start to finish. So I was basically on a movie marathon, but it was work. And until I did that, my brain couldn't turn off. And even now, my brain hasn't turned off. I feel like I haven't had any rest at all, to be honest.
I know, blessing is actually for me, though, because I've had some business questions for him, and he's done so much work for me.
And not only have I been doing my own, I've completely restructured Steve's business. So
keep a lookout.
All I'm saying is, like, yes, there were restful times. I'm not going to say there wasn't. But in the spirit of whinging on YouTube, please take it easy with me over the next couple of weeks, because I really don't know if I'm ready to go back to work.
I mean,
right
the truth
now.
is, I also feel like I tried to take a small little break because Virtual Voyage was busy for both of us.
Yeah.
Albeit it was more busy for you. However, I thought, I needed some recharge space, especially looking at the rest of the year. What does my life look like amidst, the current situation we're in, and how can I grow? What would be beneficial for me, which would ultimately
Steve's
be
like
beneficial
really
for
stepping
you.
into business now.
So it's a little bit of a shift and change. So the same with you. I have just wanted to have days of like sleeping in completely, and even when I went to go visit my parents, it was all work.
Yeah, and last night I could not sleep at all, like at all.
Did you take a nap today? No, you've been working.
I've just been keep going through. I figured that at this point I'm just gonna work, but I'm taking this weekend off. I don't know. I've made the worst decisions this holiday. I know I shouldn't be whinging to you about it, but
then why are you? Stop.
I know. Okay, next.
I'm really actually glad that you scanned that mermaid.
Yes, thank you.
Because I saw you draw the lines.
For someone that wants everything scanned, are you planning on doing anything with the scans? Or you just want it scanned?
I just want it scanned just in case I want to do something with it in the future.
Like what? Like what have you ever done with one of these things?
I would actually love to print it out. We need some more artwork in the house.
I guess you did post that on Instagram since it was your photo.
Yes. For
those of you who don't know, Steve is a photographer. I know my videos have been really weirdly recommended lately. I've all but come to expect that I've got the same viewers watching that have been watching for years now, so it's really odd to me when new people arrive to the channel.
I have no idea what we do.
And I just assume you know everything since I've started like years ago. But Steve is a professional photographer and entertainer, but since the current climate has kind of shifted, Steve's solely focusing on photography right now. Yeah. So Virtual Voyage was a really great reason for you to get really used to new setups and shooting often and working on client work, because essentially I was the client and I'm a really difficult client. So I was a good challenge.
Just hear me not make a comment.
Like, I don't even pay.
That's not true. You gave me a little bit of money.
No, I did. I paid. Of course I would pay. I believe that, because I've done things for free before, and I actually don't think it's terrible to do things for free, but I think if you can pay, if you have the means to be able to pay the talent, you should pay them.
Or don't ask them. Or,
I mean, not even pay. I think the value exchange should be mutually beneficial.
You're also my husband, so it's just a little bit of a different situation. In
business, there are no husbands.
Right. Okay.
No, I mean, yes, for sure. There have been many a times where we've just traded skills.
Yeah.
And you've got a good set of skills for what I need sometimes.
Yes, and you have a good set of skills for what I need always.
Anyway, that looks like the end for us.
All right. I love it.
I'll see you again next week. Bye.
Bye.